Well, so far I'm loving this new turbo. Now it's only one more thing to do, and that's test it out. Head to the spot right now. Don't plan on running too much boost, just polished medium. Just want to see how it does, see how it feels, and try to get the handle on this new setup, try to get the tune right and all that. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. We'll probably be doing burnouts.
I'll turn it side by side. No 14-second cars are allowed down here.
He's being rude.
No 14-second cars are allowed down here according to Brian. Oh! Oh!
Whoa!
Oh! I'm gonna throw it back in the prep.
Randy, come on, bro. I'm talking about squirrel fucking a chipmunk back there.
Hey, Sebastian left with his knee brace. I can call him back. Earl, let him run.
Quarter mile.
I don't know, shit's smoking, leaking. I don't know if it's the rat or what. There's my marks. Man, that was like the worst pass ever. Like, I guess I'm gonna have to put it on the brake to do a burnout.
Yeah, look at you can. It's
Yeah, I can see it right here.
that's your tires still making it stick out.
I mean, I don't think it's that much to where you wouldn't be able to make a pass, but I don't want it to be too much, you know?
Yeah, I just wanna go up here and just make
Man, I don't know why I've been having coolant issues though.
Should be a head gasket. I mean, has it studded or anything?
Yeah, it's got head studs and all. I mean, it doesn't misfire.
Right.
Nothing else. It's just I've been having problems with the overflow
Is it
and
filling up?
not really. I just want to be able to drive this thing home.
Yeah. All in this lane right here. Look. See it going up.
Yeah.
You're walking in it literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wet. Look.
Let's feel it. Hopefully I ain't drain all the coolant out of it.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get out.
No, I wouldn't.
I just don't want to risk it.
No, I don't want
Look
you.
at-
I don't
'cause
want you to do it.
It's standing wood. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It got it all up here.
It looks like it's all up there.
Yeah.
It's look at you can look back at it now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it here. Look. It's definitely coolant.
I should have just
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I should have just not. Hopefully it's just a hose. and
Look
I
at
can,
it.
I
You
can,
can you can see now from walking back. You can see it staying. That top of that left or that right lane. Yeah, see it?
yeah.
It's like right in that tire track.
Here's the guy that bought my 7875. He didn't put it on yet. And I just hope I'm able to limp this home. I don't know what happened.
Try starting it up, see where it's coming from.
Not really. I just hope it ain't a head gasket, man. It looks like it could be, but I don't know if it was
But it
spraying.
didn't come out of the vent. It came out on this side.
I mean, my overflow's in the fender, though.
Where's your overflow?
On that side?
In the fender.
On this side?
Yeah.
Everything's covered on this side.
That's what I'm saying.
It lifted the head probably.
That's what I'm thinking, man. But it wasn't making no weird sounds. And all the hoses are there.
I mean, if it lifted the head, it is.
That's it right there.
Where?
The steam port. Steam port line came off. See it?
Oh shit.
That's what goes right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that's an
'Cause
easy
it wasn't
That's
making.
it.
That's a head
It's
gasket.
Yeah, see a piece of cake.
It wasn't making no
Good
noises.
job. You're
So.
smart. Look at
Well,
that.
just hope it
Cake,
didn't.
easy fish. Tighten it down.
Just hope that it didn't pressurize that and pop it off. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it
Well,
made pressure
them
to pop
hoses are
it.
pretty old, and I
Okay.
didn't have a zip tie on them or anything.
I think it's probably just came off.
Oh, what is it? The hose go back here?
Yeah, it's a, it's
See,
right here.
see the piece of metal under the valley cover?
Oh, yeah, you don't have a clamp on there. Or a
Nah.
clamp.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have one on mine either.
Oh, you don't need a clamp on those?
I mean, you
like that?
probably should.
That's why I have one right here.
I just don't
Oh,
have
okay,
one.
well, zip tie, I got
goes to
you.
that.
I guess there's coolant
So
that goes through there?
Yeah, it allows
It gets
coolant
the
to
air
go through all four
pockets,
heads.
which means I
Okay.
probably don't have no
Four
coolant.
parts of the head.
Okay. Yeah, probably just pushed it all out.
I'm just glad it's not a gas. Well, we
Good
don't
thing
know
you didn't
that.
fucking get under your tire.
Yeah.
Did.
I'm saying like
what-
that. I'm saying
Oh,
like you
yeah.
weren't hooked and it got under
Yeah,
there.
I was about to say, it's a good thing I didn't build boost on the
Right.
burnout. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? This thing ain't even doing a burnout? Turbo ain't that much bigger.
Right. Oh, you'd be surprised at frame size.
Man, I hope that's just it, though. If I
Yeah,
can pop
that's-
it on there and restart it, see what
Yeah, that's
happens.
what I would do. 100%. I'd let it cool down for a couple minutes and fucking
Yeah.
throw it back on there.
Hopefully. Like I said, I was looking for a gasket hanging out or something, and I didn't see anything. But look at that shit covered
Oh, yeah.
everywhere. As soon as I pulled up and I seen the smoke, I said, that's not that new turbo smoke, because it's been smoking because it's got all oils in it and stuff. And then I seen this
And the
trail.
steam port's pointed this way, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Well, see, it already dried up, so. But yeah, I'm like, this is way too much smoke right now.
What's it? Put some water in there, and go drink some, and then give it to the car. It's like you're sharing a beer with it. Let's go. Thicker than a Snicker.
Oh, we good. That should be. Yo. Yeah, you got some? It would really suck if it was one of them fittings in there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Because there's one on each head.
Yeah.
There's no way we get to
Wait,
that.
is this like a crossover tube?
Yeah.
It just relieves
It-
pressure?
yeah,
in there?
there's two up here and two in the back, and then they all connect in the middle into like a little manifold block, and then it comes straight where you hooked it up at.
Okay.
Damn, look at my tires. Oh, I got tire shine on.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That motherfucker coated everything.
Because that was a little bit of antifreeze too. That wasn't just straight water.
Yeah. Like you said, could have done a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have been actually making a fast pass. And
Yeah.
hell yeah.
What'd you have it set at? How much boost?
It was supposed to make, I turned it down. It was supposed to make like 8-ish, on the trans brake and maybe like 17 or 18 out the back.
Okay.
But for whatever, that's the first burnout I've done with this. And I know it's got a little lag, but I didn't think it would lag that much to where it was like pushing through. Yeah, it never does that. Usually it gets right up and it does.
Lights the tires.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
You're gonna need a 50 shot.
I was doing it off the trans brake, but it's not really too good to do that with a Turbo 400. What'd they say? Was that a cop?
Something.
Looks like a
It's
cop.
not something with knobby tires, I thought.
Oh, that's
Ricky's-
Tesla. Yep.
Ricky Sousa's dad.
The Plaid. Hey, I spilled some coolant down the left lane.
Huh?
I just want to let you. I spilled some coolant on the left lane, so I just want to let you know. I know you don't need the left lane. You can make it down the right. I just want to let you know, so you didn't.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right, let's try to start it up. Hopefully it ain't knocking or anything. Check the oil pressure. No, we good. We all right. Well, I made it home. In one piece. It's a mess under here. Coolant everywhere, it stinks. Oh, that turbo's still hot. Gonna have to look into routing these lines, the steam port lines and the overflow. What happened was, I'll explain what happened in the next clip. I'm just too tired right now. I need some sleep. All right, finally, the next clip. That was filmed probably 2 weeks ago, if not longer. First off, the footage of me actually doing the burnout and making the pass wasn't that great. My normal camera dude was too worried about lining me up, pouring my puddle and all that, so I had somebody else film. No big deal. I mean, you guys got the point. They were just short clips, but it is what it is. Let's start from the top. Put the turbo on, and that test day was probably like 3 or 4 days after that. And in between, I only drove it like once. And every time I drove it, it was smoke. It was coming from the turbo. So I thought it was just, you know, the new turbo smoke. Not really worried about it. And obviously you guys know I've been having coolant problems. I mean, building the pressure and all of the above. So at the time I thought everything was all good to go, so let's make a pass, let's go. So I get there and I parked, and immediately it was just smoking. Not bad, but a little smoke. I popped the hood, it was coming from the turbo. No big deal. And didn't pay no mind, so I made a pass. Barely did a burnout. I mean, I think part of that was the puddle wasn't that big, and my car, I need something to get it going. It will not do a burnout standing still on dry pavement. Like, I need a lot to get it going. And then, you know, with the new turbo and all, it's a lot bigger, so it was, you know, it was taking forever to get there. So the burnout was not good. Then, go to make the pass, it was taking forever to get on the brake, and I think it only made like 4 pounds, which is gate. Made the pass, paddled it a couple times, it was spinning, and it kind of just jerked me to the right a little bit. Not crazy, I mean, in the video it's hard to tell, but behind the wheel you could feel it pull really hard. It's never done that. It's nighttime, there's no street lights there, so I drove it back, and when I was parking it, there was a lot of smoke. More smoke than turbo smoke. It's a lot of smoke. So I popped the hood, and I just see it, I smell coolant. Immediately I thought head gasket. which didn't really make sense at the time thinking about it now, because it really didn't make that much boost. Well, I'm going to find out. The steam port line, you guys saw it. It popped off. I didn't have a clamp on it. I don't know if it was too much coolant pressure, or maybe it's just an old hose. But as of now, I did replace all that. I rerouted everything. I mean, the overflow's still in the driver's side fender, but I drilled and tapped the top of it for a vent, and I ran the line all the way back to the back bumper. So if that does overflow, it'll go behind the wheels, nowhere near it. So that was also the big problem with the coolant pressure issue I was having, where it was blowing the hose out and then sucking it in real tight. It was because there was no ventilation on the overflow. I don't know much about the overflow thing, so did some research, looked it up, I did some testing, and that's what it was. So the coolant issue is all good, but I don't know what made that line pop off. But I mean, it is what it is. Lesson learned, I guess. I was just happy to make it home. It was like a Friday night, really late. Luckily, there was a lot of people there. A lot of people there that had water bottles, gallons of water, so I was able to fill the rad back up and make it home. The whole ride home, all I smelled was coolant. It was everywhere. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be this week's video, I guess. I have a lot more content. People can't drive. I might put another video out in a day or two instead of waiting a whole week. I have a lot filmed. I've just been busy trying to get the car right and everything else that goes on in my life. So I'm gonna try to put up another video after this in a day or two, since I missed last week, and keep it going. But I think that's all. I'll see you guys on the next upload, hopefully in a couple days. Thank you guys for watching. Follow all the social medias and all that.